we need to be focusing a lot more of our attention on how we feel on the inside and how we think on the inside as well. Our mind is a supercomputer. It is always operating 24/7. It's listening to every word that you say. It's listening to every thought that you are thinking about. We need to be focusing a lot more of our attention on how we are feeling and thinking on the inside. Our mind is working 24/7, non-stop. We aren't taking any breaks about what we're thinking about, how we're feeling on the inside. It's listening to every word that you say, every voice that you listen to, and every thought that you are thinking about in your mind. So we must become a lot more aware of it because it responds to the information that it thinks about the most and what has the most emotional impact. This is the most valuable attention that you can give, your emotions on how you feel about those thoughts. Because how you feel about those thoughts that you are thinking about most of the time, you are convincing yourself that they have a lot of power and they are absolutely true. I've heard the phrase before that you can repeat a lie to yourself over and over and over again. Keep focusing your attention on it non-stop, and then eventually you'll come to believe that lie that you've spoken to yourself about. Not only that, you can go to another whole level where you can convince yourself so completely that there is no doubt that that one lie that you told yourself is a complete 100% solid fact, even though it's just a lie. But that also got me thinking, what are some of the lies or the beliefs that we have that we keep telling ourselves over and over and over again that aren't actually serving us? This is why it's incredibly important to journal the beliefs that we have and journal specifically about what we are thinking about and feeling about the most. Just those three things to find out where your focus is within. And when you can truly find what you're focusing on, you'll understand exactly why you are in this situation where things are going out of your control and they are taking a turn for the worse because you're simply unaware of it. Especially if this is a pattern that has been repeating over and over and over again, like it has for me. And now that I'm becoming more aware of it, I'm starting to realize that the thoughts that I'm thinking about on autopilot without even being the slightest aware of it are the negative thoughts that I do not feel like I'm in full control with my life. That is absolutely not the case, only if you truly control where your attention is being focused on. Because where attention goes, energy flows. Where focus goes, where energy flows, that's where focus goes. Your energy are your emotions that you focus on, specifically on the thoughts that you have. And they create the actions. Well, first of all, they create the choices that you make right here in the present moment. And those choices eventually lead to the actions that you take. And those actions compound into the results that you make and receive in your life. And those results end up being the lifestyle that you live in. Just think about this for a moment. When we actually start to improve on our attention span, where we can absolutely focus on a given task for a certain amount of time, where we can improve the work that we do, the quality of the work, we improve the quantity of work, and we get more done in less time at a higher standard. That is incredibly valuable. It's not some productivity tactic that you do. It's all mental work within. That's what inspires me, and that's what motivates me, because we can control this and use this to our advantage every single day to control the choices that we make, that controls the actions that we take, that controls the results that we shall receive from the work that we put in. This is exactly the way to start to focus on our goals completely the right way, from my experience anyway. Because when I start to lose awareness, that's when I start to lose control. Just relax. Just ask yourself, what are you focusing on the most? If you're unaware of what you're focusing on the most, I guarantee you it's something negative, especially if you're in the circumstance, the situation that you do not want to stay in. Thank you so much for listening to this inspiring message. I am improving so much more on the value that I give you, because it's my utmost priority in my life, because together we are victorious. Best of luck for you today.